What's going on, guys? Bob Buskirk here at ThinkComputers, and today we're taking a look at a new gaming mouse. This one comes from TT eSports, and it is their Black V2. So let's go ahead and take a look. The Black V2 comes in TT eSports typical retail packaging. So on the front, you have a picture of the mouse and some information. Going around back, you have even more information. Actually, the front kind of opens up like a book here. So if you are at the store, you can actually get a good look at the mouse, and there's some features listed over here as well. So you'll learn a lot about the mouse before you go ahead and buy it. But I know you guys just want me to open this, so let's go ahead and do that. We can here. And opening up the mouse, we have everything kind of comes out like this. So we have a nice carrying case, and I love to see carrying cases with gaming products, especially because you're going to be taking these to LAN parties and with you to different events and things like that. So it's great to have a carrying case that keeps everything together and of course protects your mouse as well. We have, looks like, I can get this open, a little TT eSports booklet here, and if we open that up, inside we have two TT eSports stickers. So you have these, one black one and one white one. You have a warranty policy, and then you have a multi-language quick install guide. This is going to show you how to get the mouse set up and probably where to download the software and all of that. And there's pictures and everything like that inside, so you have all of that. And then of course we have the mouse, which these are always fun to try to open. We'll see if we can do it rather quickly here. And pull this through and move everything out of the way so we can play with this a little bit. So take a look at the mouse here. The mouse, I can already tell, has a good feel to it. So as I'm holding it, it has sort of like this rubberized finish on the top part, and then you actually, on this side, it kind of feels like a little bit thicker rubberized, and then on this side where your thumb would go, you have this sort of like even more, you know, coating, this rubber coating on this side. It might be hard to see in the video, but it's right there. So this has a really good feel to it as I move it around. Weight seems pretty good as well. Seems more of like an FPS mouse because we don't have that many buttons on it. And the feel of it just kind of feels like an FPS mouse as well. Now this mouse does feature a laser sensor. So if we go over to the back, you guys can go ahead and see that laser sensor. That is an Avago sensor, which are pretty good, great for gaming. We see them in a lot of gaming mice, and it is a 5700 DPI sensor. Of course, you can change the DPI setting in the software once you download it. If we go a quick overview of the mouse itself, so take a look at the front here so you guys can kind of see this. We have our two main buttons, and these buttons do use Omron switches, which are rated for 5 million clicks, which is quite a lot. So you know those are going to last, and they are high quality switches. You have two buttons right here. You know, these can be set to whatever you want, but typically they're for DPI up, DPI down, or profile switches or things like that. You have your scroll wheel right here, and this has rubber on it, so it's rubberized. So when you are, you know, scrolling through, your finger isn't going to fly off or anything like that, and it feels very comfortable. On the left side, where your thumb would go, we have two buttons here. These are typically used for back and forward, or quick weapon switch or something like that. And again, you can see that thicker rubberized coating on this side. And then on the opposite side, we don't have anything, which I kind of like for a more of an FPS mouse, just because when I'm gaming and stuff, I'm not really clicking, you know, with my pinky or anything like that. It's just these two, and then my thumb, and then, you know, scroll wheel and all that. And the scroll wheel, of course, is clickable. If we go over to the back, there is a weight system in here. So you can see this little compartment right here, and I can go ahead and take it out. And I think I can I take this whole thing out? Yeah. It's a little bit tough to take There we go. This is a rubber piece out. But you can see we have 5 4.5 gram weights in here. So you can take this entire thing out. If you don't want to use it, you can of course take these weights out individually. As you can see, I just took that weight out. The weight I feel right now is great, but of course I'm going to mess around with it a little bit and take out some weights and see the difference, of course, in gaming and all of that. And that is basically it. Now this is the version 2 of the mouse. What they've really done is they've added a thumb button. They've added a new coating, and the coating is very important, I feel, with a gaming mouse because you're gonna be sweating, and of course you want it to be comfortable, and you don't want your fingers to fly off or your hands to fly off or anything like that. So those are the major updates to this mouse. Of course, we do have our nice braided cable here. I love to see braided cables on gaming devices too, because you're gonna be using these a lot, and you don't want that crappy rubber cable that's gonna tear or rip or anything like that. And the connection on the end here is gold plated, and it's very long cable as well. And you do get the nice little eSPORTS cable tie here on there as well, so you can keep everything nice and together. And then when you're ready to take it to a LAN party, of course, you can get the included carrying case and put everything in there just like that, and of course close it up, and you are good to go. So that is basically it here for our quick unboxing and overview of the TT eSports Black V2 gaming mouse. Now make sure you check back very soon on ThinkComputers.org as we'll have our full written review. And remember guys, if you enjoy our videos, why don't you subscribe? Catch you guys later.